You wanna know how people are gonna feel God through you in your life? It ain't just by the fact that you're right, man. It's by the fact that you love. And this is why he's saying, be very careful to make knowledge, truth, the only thing. I was listening to a pastor this week on an interview, and there was this journalist, and he was just hitting him with questions about why is the church, mistreated gay people, and why is the church mistreated divorced and remarried people? And he said, listen, here's what's very important for the church to understand, that you and I have to embrace the idea and understand very clearly that to be right in the wrong way is to be wrong. To be right in the wrong way is to be wrong. That if we crutch, see, Jesus comes and dies for his enemies, loves, this is what messes us up. He says adultery is wrong, and then he hangs out with adulterers. Prostitution is wrong, and then he hangs out with prostitutes. We go, oh, you're affirming their life. He goes, what? Now, the liberal side of us loves what I just said. Thank God and amen. But here's the flip side to it. And if you want to email me, I would love to hear from you. John Broadhead at thisisvillagechurch.com. You can't just love people out into nothing. You love them towards something. What do you love that person who's in that scenario sexually, or that adulterer? What are you doing? What do you mean? I'm gonna love them. What does that mean? I just love them? No. You love them toward what God has for them. You love them toward how God designed. You love them toward the riches that God has for them, which means you gotta say some stuff that might offend them, that might hit them, because you gotta move them toward an end goal, which means they might not wanna hear it in the moment, but it's the only way to love them. And to be silent and to pretend that everything's okay in whatever scenario they're in is not to love them. But what is greater love than if you look at them and say, I wanna actually lead you toward truth, because that's ultimately where this thing needs to go.